Hi Aquarius, I'm sorry I missed you off the readings yesterday for the new moon in Gemini. So it's all about communication. If you want to have a look at my longer video, the introduction, just gives you a little overview of what's happening with this new moon and what it's affecting. Actually, I can tell you here. I've got some notes here. Right, the new moon in Gemini, excuse me, reminds us that our words carry power and that every conversation has the potential to open a new door. It's a time to stay curious rather than certain, to ask rather than assume, and trust that the information you need will arrive when you're willing to listen. Seeds planted now are likely to grow through communication, collaboration, and an open mind. And that's for everybody, that's for the collective. So it does make sense, doesn't it? Collaboration and an open mind? Yeah, absolutely. So what does Spirit want you to know, Aquarius? I do love these cards. What do you need to let go of, or what do you need to move away from? Queen of Wands. I think it's time to rein in your kind of fiery, if you're feeling fiery or really passionate about something, I've just got a feeling that now's not the right time. In your communication. So if you're communicating with anybody, don't get too fired up, don't get too passionate, don't get too drawn into something that, like that you say in the heat of the moment. Okay, so you need to let that go. If you've got a compulsion to kind of say something, that's got the potential to fan the flames, if you know what I mean. I mean metaphorically, if it, whether it's somebody you're going to upset somebody, or whether it's the opposite, whether it's in a love situation and you're kind of you wanting to declare yourself. I think it's just rein it in a little bit. Okay, so rein in that impulse to be a bit passionate, a bit fiery. Don't lose your temper either. What's in the middle? 10 of Wands. A lot of people have had this lately, and I'll talk about it in a minute, but what do you need to move towards? Yeah, a Page of Cups. This is going back to the basics. Communicating with the curiosity that a child would have, kind of open-minded. And now, having said that, kids sometimes do throw the toys out of the cot and get carried away with that kind of fiery energy. But I feel this is more of a gentler energy, Page of Swords. Yeah, be clear about what you want, but do it in a gentle way, and don't get carried away with this kind of fiery excitement. Time to put down a burden, something that you've been carrying for a long time. Okay, it could be an emotional burden. It could be that you're doing too much for too many people. It could be that you just, in general, things are getting on top of you. So this card to me is saying, take a breather. Put it down, just take a step back and relax. You don't have to do everything like, fast and furious. Okay, let it go, be a little bit gentle. Okay, and be clear about what you want. Okay, this Page is not, he's not a king either, so he's a little bit diffident, a little bit lacking in confidence. But this This is saying to me, build up your confidence, but do it gradually. Okay? So warning is to not get carried away. Advice from Spirit, you know, put down burden and move towards looking for more clarity. Or being more clear, being more clear about what you want, okay? That's what I've got for you, Aquarius. I hope this helps. And I'm sorry for missing you off the main reading.